So Skeleton Crew, yeah, it's pretty good so far. And yeah, that's my full review of it. Nah, but yeah, let's go into it. Yeah, these first two episodes I think are pretty good for Skeleton Crew. It's enjoyable. It's actually an enjoyable show. And even coming off the trailers, I thought it was going to be enjoyable. Like it wasn't like I didn't think it was going to be a show that was going to be like anything great. And so far it's not really anything great, but I think it's good. I think it's good. And it's definitely so far meeting the expectations that the trailers put out. It's something I think it's something that the whole family can just enjoy watching, especially during the holiday season right here in December. So yeah, it's a perfect show for this like the holiday season. And yeah, it's very enjoyable, very Goonies as the kids in the show I think are actually really good. Like there's like character named Wim who is the main character. He's a boy that doesn't really want anything to do with school they're in, and he's like I want to be a Jedi, I want to save people. And like in school they're just having them like take these like was it aptitude tests to do these like various like normal jobs I guess around like the Star Wars universe. And then there's a girl named Fern that's kind of the same way, but she's more like she seems more kind of like an outlaw riding her speeder bike with her like other friend named KB who is a Lobot girl. Yeah, those two characters are pretty good. And I think my favorite of the kids is probably Neil, the elephant alien. I don't think it's a Max Rebo species, or maybe it is, I don't know. But yeah, I like that. I like that character right there. He's pretty funny sometimes. And yeah, it's pretty cool that they have like a younger actor that's wearing motion capture. I think because I think this is a motion capture performance right here. There are real practical costumes in the show, but I think Neil is motion capture, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I just think the character is funny. I feel like it's kind of almost like the character is almost kind of like Millhouse from The Simpsons. So yeah, I think the character is pretty cool. And yeah, and then with the droid in here, SM-33. Yeah, I think he's a really cool droid too. He's kind of like I feel like he's kind of got that K2SO vibe right there, but he's more gruff and tough. Definitely like a pirate because he belongs on like a pirate ship or pirate starship. So yeah, the droids are pretty cool, voiced by Nick Frost. So yeah, overall the characters are good. And then of course we got Jude Law, who isn't really that much in like the first two episodes. So we see him at the start of the first episode, and then he comes in at the end of the second episode. So yeah, I don't really have much to like say about him because yeah, he isn't in it that much yet, but he is a good actor. And I guess he could be a Jedi because in the trailers, I think one of the kids says, "You're a Jedi." And he does something at the end of the second episode that would make that like very much possible. Although I don't know, I just got the feeling from the trailers that Jude Law's character was probably lying to them, but he might be telling the truth going by what happened at the end of the second episode. So yeah, hopefully we'll see what he's all about. Well, we will see what he's all about in the third episode. And also what makes this show good so far is the production value, because the production value is excellent in this show. And I think it's better than most of the other Disney Plus Star Wars shows, even the good ones like The Mandalorian, or at least for season 1 and season 2, where you have the volume being used for that and the Book of Boba Fett and I think Ahsoka. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ahsoka. So yeah, with these shows, I feel like with the volume, it's very limited of what you can do with it. And I don't know if they use the volume for this, but if they did, I think they did it pretty well. It really does look like they live in that world as opposed to looking like sets like in the other shows. And The Acolyte, which was the last show, I noticed a lot of like the like scenes in that show look like they were on sets, and this one doesn't so far. So yeah, the production value is really good. And you got John Watts directing the first episode and show running the show, which yeah, he's a director, of course, Spider-Man. And yeah, I think he's done well with this show so far through 2 episodes, and they have a lot of talented directors working on this show on the future episodes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. And I usually wait to grade TV shows until the season ends, but I think 2 episodes in, I would say this is probably like an 8 out of 10 so far. So yeah, I'll grade it along as like the show goes along, I guess. So yeah, give me your thoughts on the first 2 episodes of Skeleton Crew, and yeah, give me your thoughts below. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Rebel out.